Knicks fans, I gotta be honest, last night's loss to the Celtics, that one stings. 119 to 117 in overtime at the Garden, super competitive game, big time performances all around. But at the end of the day, it was just another loss to a top tier team, and that's just been the theme all year. But listen, I'm not gonna talk about Jason Tatum hitting ridiculous shots or Porzingis turning into Steph Curry from 40 feet, it happens. But what I do want to talk about though is Cam Payne. Yeah, Cam Payne, because look, I get it, Thibs has his rotation, he trusts his guys, but when I'm sitting here watching this man Cam Payne try to survive defensively against guys like Derek White, Drew Holiday, and even Jason Tatum at times, I couldn't help but think, is Delon Wright not sitting right there? Like, what are we doing here? Wright is literally built for these types of games. 6'5", long arms, plays passing lanes, physical defender, a completely different look compared to the much smaller Cam Payne. And look, gotta give Payne some credit where it's due. He did drop 7 points and hit one big three-pointer in the middle of the game. But defensively, he got hunted. Meanwhile, Delon Wright is sitting on the bench and definitely could have been utilized in this game. Now look, I'm not saying Wright is some sort of savior or anything like that. I know his offense is limited. I know he's not a floor spacer like Payne, but in a playoff series, in certain matchups, in certain situations, defense matters, size matters, and experience matters. And I just think that Wright gives you a different option, especially when you're going up against these bigger, more physical backcourts like Boston, or even Detroit, which we'll probably see in the first round of the playoffs. And this isn't even a Payne versus Wright thing either. There is a world where both can play depending on the matchup. But if Thibs is really going to go with an 8-man rotation in the playoffs like he usually does, I would seriously consider Delon Wright as that 8th guy. And if Wright gives you a better chance to survive defensively for 6 to 8 minutes a night, why not try it? The Knicks obviously don't need him to score, they need him to defend and hit the occasional corner 3 and not turn the ball over. That's about it, and honestly, against certain teams that might be a better fit than Cam Payne, but hey, that's just me. But of course, what do you guys think though? Should Delon Wright get a real look as the 8th man in Thibs' playoff rotation, or do you trust Cam Payne to hold it down at the backup point guard? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and as always, if you did enjoy this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more Knicks news and updates you won't want to miss. It's been KNYT here, and I'll see you guys in the next one.